What's up, guys and girls? It's me, Dirty Dan, alright? And today I'm gonna be reacting to My Story Animated. Pretty sketchy animating channel, if I do say so myself. Anyways, the title of this video that I'm reacting to is Living Here is Better Than Living with My Parents. Anyways, I want to get on with this video, so like and subscribe or my dog is going to be sad.
My 7th birthday is one I'll never forget. My parents threw me a huge party, and everyone from school and the neighborhood was invited.
When they say everyone, do they mean everyone, like the kindergartners as well?
I was about to become really popular. Turns out, I did become popular, but not in a good way. Just as I was about to blow out the candles on my cake, Mom suddenly turned to Dad and started screaming at me. Mom yelled, "I saw where you were looking! You better keep your eyes to yourself!" My dad started screaming back that she was a psycho. But before he could say anything else, Mom had dug her hand into my cake, grabbed a fistful, and shoved it in his face.
Hey, am I the only one noticing that demon 7 up there?
One evening, when I was in the 7th grade, I could hear Dad and Mom shouting again. I just had enough. I was going to tell them that I was moving to my aunt's place. When I got closer to their room, I saw that Dad was throwing his clothes and stuff into a suitcase, while Mom was crying and begging him to stay.
This man, he has gone mad. He's wearing a formal suit. Okay, and get this, with a tie. In his own bedroom. Who does that? He's a madman.
What's going on? I asked in a shaky voice. This was the last straw, Dad shouted. This mad woman made me lose my job today. As Mom sobbed loudly in a corner, Dad furiously explained that Mom had turned up at his office and accused him of having an affair with the new intern.
The new intern was probably a middle-aged woman named Susan.
She has ruined my life. I'm sorry, but I can't stay here anymore. Not even for you. Dad gave me a quick hug, and with that, he was out the door. He would occasionally call me to check up on me and would send us money, but he refused to come anywhere near my mom. I was so angry that I was left to deal with her craziness all by myself. 6 months later, he sent her divorce papers.
I really don't understand why she didn't just divorce him. Cause if you found your husband cheating on you with a 40-year-old woman named Susan from your job, wouldn't you just divorce him?
Suddenly, she became obsessed with my grades and kept telling me that I had to focus on my education because I couldn't rely on a man for anything. Funny, because she wouldn't even get a job and just lived off of the alimony she was getting from the divorce. She would spend most of the money on silly dresses and shoes, trying to look 10 years younger, and went out to clubs with her friends every other night. She started dating this guy, Ron, who I didn't like instantly. He was fat and had yellow teeth.
Hey, what are you talking about? To be honest, if I do say so myself, I think Ron's looking kind of cute. Too bad he's not single, cause I'd already be sliding into those DMs. Tee.
And chewed his food so loudly it gave me a headache.
Dude, how do you chew so loud that you give somebody a headache? Yeah, try this burger. I love my McChicken nuggets.
I didn't know what Mom saw in him, but she seemed happier at least. One night, the doorbell rang. I went to check and was horrified to see Ron with 8 children trailing behind him.
You know those 8 children behind him? Why does he look like an overweight Shaggy?
He looked at me with a weird expression and said, "Are you Edna's daughter?" I called Mom to the door. As soon as Ron saw her, he got onto one knee and said, "My dear darling Edna, marry me. I've given up everyone and everything for you."
Okay, you've given up everyone and everything? What about the 8 children you have behind you, dude?
Mom lost her mind. "Get off my property!" she yelled. Ron tried to convince her to let him stay. One night, as I was getting ready to go out and admiring myself in the mirror, I suddenly felt something hit me in the back of the head. "You're not going out half naked, Missy. Put this on." I picked it up to see that it was an ugly, oversized turtleneck sweater. I wouldn't be caught dead in that. I just tried to walk past her and get out of there as fast as I could.
But you're wearing a turtleneck sweater right at this moment.
But she was in one of her crazy moods. She followed me all the way down the stairs, yelling and screaming at the top of her lungs. "You're such an attention seeker, Sarah! You think you'll find a nice boy dressed up like that? All boys are scumbags," Mom said. "Oh my God, Edna, you're just as crazy as ever. Leave her alone."
Dad? Is that you? Did you bring the milk too?
Mom and I both turned around in shock to see who was standing in the open doorway.
Alright guys, like for part 2, I'm trying to get 2 likes on this video. And you'll know who's at the doorway. Alright, peace boys.